Yo. I see Wildcat. What do you mean early? You posted at 3:02. I started the stream about right on time. There's no early here. Let me just copy paste my stream. 1 second. Right there, and where is it? Going live. Oh, you downloaded Embervale? Is that out now? Or is it getting ready to come out? I don't remember when it's supposed to come out. It's supposed to be out this weekend, right? Like in a couple days? Yeah, because last Saturday was supposed to be... What's the server? Storm Stout. That one got delayed. Then it's supposed to be Embervale. Then I think it's supposed to be Ravencraft. And somewhere along the line there's supposed to be Project Epoch. I'm trying to remember now. I've forgotten everything that I made a video on 2 days ago. Oh, client available now. Okay, nice. Yeah, I want to check it out, right? I want to check it out, but I'm literally leveling a character right now. I can't do 2 characters at the same time. So it's like, once I'm done with this character and I settle a little bit into 60, then I'll look into that, which it's not going to be much longer. I'm like halfway to 55, and really I would have been 60 last week, but I kept putting it off. I kept doing other stuff. But anyway, I'm going to log in now. So, I left him exactly where I was last night. So last night I did Burning Steps. I did half of Hateforge Corey twice. That's a story. And then I ran through Timbermaw Hold, and I'm just before I'm about to go into Moon Whisper. I went into Moon Whisper, and not right now, but back when Turtle WoW was still up, and I looked at it for like a minute. And then I think that's when we swapped over to the Alliance side, and we're like, oh my god, look at all the people, because it was announced that they were closing, so everyone was freaking out, right? So we didn't get to look much at it, but I did pause it just on the inside because I wanted to look at this picture again. This picture is funny. I like it. So who's Moon Whisper goes? Haven't been in there yet. We're going to go in there for the first time, relatively speaking. First time on this server. I have not done, even on Turtle WoW, I've not done any of the questing. So it's all going to be brand new. Now, I did find a fandom wiki with a map. And I just to find out where we're supposed to go in terms of, like, where the quests are, where the flight paths are, and I think I found it. So, like, for the Horde, Moonhoof Village, which I know you can't see my mouse, but it's just below that big island. You see that big island? It's, like, just below it. And then in the center of the, like, bottom center of the zone, there's supposed to be a neutral hub, I guess. So, we're gonna go check it out. All custom music and everything. Alright, and first steps. And there's a quest right there. Let's see. Okay, we haven't uncovered any of the map yet. Ever since Burning Legion return, I must ask you to do whatever is necessary to keep us safe. Find their leader, Gnarlish. I guess that's how you say it, Gnarlish. And slay him as well as his twisted kin. Blackroot Warriors, Blackroot Shaman, Blackroot Ursa. So that's the same kind of Timber Maw quests that you get from Fellwood and from Winter Spring. I literally just, well, I just did the Fellwood one like 2 days ago, and I have, I think, the Winter Spring one, but I haven't done it yet because I'm waiting to start Winter Spring. Okay, so runners. I know in the other zone the runners give you like dropped missives and stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's what I want. Yeah, see, there's the other one. That's for Winter Spring. Yellow. Okay, so these guys are all yellow, so it should be like the perfect level to start this. I literally took a guess. I didn't know what level to start the zone. So those are not the ones we... Well, the warrior is, but not those other ones. Oh, maybe down here? Can I drop? Whee! Splat. Oh my god. Cat? Oh my god. Okay. I thought he was gonna run all the way around. These are all the custom models. Let me get a good look at it. Oh, he's actually wearing armor. That's why his face looks weird. Okay, because I was looking at his little, like, his picture. I was like, his face looks weird. And that's because he's wearing a faceplate. And there's this guy. He's got a custom little, like, cowl. I like the little spears on his back. That was actually something I did get this was in retail, in the Zulaman zone. Because now in retail they're starting to make, like, cloak slot pieces that look like other things. Like, I think they started with, like, a backpack or whatever the fuck. And then, now they're making other things. Well, anyway, the, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, crap, now he's here. Grab him. Here, intimidate. I didn't even hit you! Why are you aggroed onto me? I didn't even hit you! Why are you aggroed onto me after my pet just hit you a bunch of times? Okay, that's bullshit. Anyway, what was I saying? I did Zulamon, and there was a cloak slot piece that I got that looks like a bunch of, like, spears, like how this guy's wearing. And I was like, oh, actually, that's pretty cool. So my hunter, when I was playing Midnight, he was wearing that. I keep seeing, so Project Epoch had, like, the totems that the Tauren could get and they could wear on their backs and stuff. But I'm seeing on this server that there are Tauren wearing... Okay, you just spawned right in front of me. That there's Tauren wearing totems on their back, and I have no idea where they're getting them from. I haven't really looked into it. An ex-Blizz developer confirmed Cappy is ran by XTWOW. Didn't we already know that, though? Ooh, what is this? Increases your melee power, your melee attack power, and size for 20 minutes. Oh, that's like a buffed version of Growth Potion. I like that. Or is it like Fire Water almost? Blackroot Brew. I guess that's kind of like the Fire Water, right? But it doesn't say it's soulbound. I could probably give it to another character. I had been thinking about making an alt character. Growl Paw. Is that... No, we need Grolsch. We need Grolsch, not Growl Paw. Night Elf Priest. What are you doing here? You're level 60. Where are you? Oh, you're 59. You could be leveling. I'm not seeing... I'm seeing shamans. I'm not seeing Ursas. Warrior. We do need warriors. We do need shaman, warrior, forager, tracker. We don't need that. So, where are the Ursas and Grolsch? But yeah, as to your comment, I thought we already knew that Capybara was ran by Turtle Wow. Like, it was run by mostly the Chinese branch. That's why the server is primarily Chinese. And to be honest, it would make sense because everything we've gotten from, like, what the fuck is... Even disengage is not working. I don't get it. What the fuck is wrong with these enemies? Literally, like, my pet is attacking them. I don't hit them once, they still aggro to me. And then they aggro to me anyway, and then I'm using disengage and all this bullshit, and they're not... I don't get it. That looks stupid. I don't like it. But yeah, like, it would make sense because all of the stuff that had leaked from Turtle WoW, like the Chinese sect of the team, like, they were pissed. What the fuck is going on? They were pissed off at, like, the primary, like, European devs. Like, they were, like, revolting and all this other stuff because of, I don't fucking know, whatever reason. So, like, it would make sense if they branched off and did their own thing. There's another Blackroot Brew. What the fuck? This stupid-ass... Druid is just pulling them all. I guess they're farming for the Blackroot Brew, because that's what the fucking people would... Hello? Oh, he's under the mesh. What the f... That's what people would do in Winter Spring. It's like I couldn't do any of the questing, because people would farm that firewater bullshit. I only ever saw that, like, on fresh servers, though. Because, like, once the initial, like, the first, like, tier or whatever is defeated, no one really gives a fuck anymore. And it's the same thing with all of this stuff. Like, the Wicked Claw, I sold a stack of Wicked Claw for, like, 50 silver. It's like, okay, I might as well get something out of it. But, in the first initial, like, tier of raids... It goes for several gold because people want it to make Lionheart Helmet. And then, I'm assuming, because when I was doing Ungoro Crater a couple days ago, I saw nobody farming Devil Swords. So, like, every single one of them was up. Not a single one was being farmed. So, that's telling me that people are... Like, I've already seen people in tier armor, but this server is still relatively new. So you would think, like, the people who took a little bit slower to level or something like that, they would, you know, still want all of the best-in-slot pre-raid stuff, like the Devil Sword legs and gloves and the Lionheart helmet and all that stuff. But, nope, nobody's wanting it, so I don't expect it to... I actually didn't look at how much it's going for in the auction house, but I don't expect it's going for much. Because that was my big-ticket item when I was, I think it was in Classic, because Classic, I got to level 60 in 2 weeks, and then I farmed Devil Sword, and because everyone is, like, just now hitting level 60, and they're all, and in the following week or two, they're all hitting level 60, and they're wanting best in slot, bullshit, like, I was selling the Devil Sword skins, like, for 25 gold a pop. I got my... epic writing, you know, more than 1,000 gold. I got that in, like, less than a week. And then even after buying that, I still had several hundred gold to my name. And I was like, damn. And I was running around. I was on the fucking epic mount hunting those Devil Swords. And let me tell you, hunting those Devil Swords, there were so many goddamn people. Like, there was one time... So, if you see somebody hovering over you... And this was a PvP server, by the way. If you see somebody hovering over you, even on a PvE server, this could happen. Do not loot at all. I actually like these bears. Holy crap. I'm trying to get a good look. It's like a gray bear with blue eyes. That's cool. We still have to find... Okay, so I didn't see any Ursas, and I didn't see Gnarlsh. And it's supposed to be here, right? It doesn't say exactly where, it just says kill them. You would assume it's right here, because this is the village, right next to him. Anyway, so, if you're hunting Devil's Soar, and, somebody's hovering, another one under the mesh, hovering right over you, whether they're your side or not, do not loot. Because the moment you loot, they will steal that skin from under you. I had 2 times. One was somebody on my faction, one was somebody on the other faction. The one was it was a Tauren Druid, and he was stealthed. The moment I loot, before I could even click the skin, he started skinning my kill. Like, he stole my skin. After I was the one who brought it down, because I'm a hunter, so I can solo Devil's Swords easy. Then, yeah, there's something going on. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not seeing any Ursas. Here, I'm gonna just keep running for right now. I'll come back if I need to. And then the other time, so this one was kind of funny. So, I'm taking down this Devil's Soar, and I see 2 Alliance. Now, I'm already, like, you know, level 60 and stuff, and these 2 Alliance characters are, like, level 49 and 50, and they're just hanging out. They're watching me, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, And I'm watching them back, but I'm like, are they gonna try it? I don't know. So then, I went to go loot, and the moment I loot, a 3rd one came out of the fucking shadow. I don't remember if it was a rogue or a druid or something, but they came out and they stunned me. And the moment I got stunned, the other 2 pounced on me, and all 3 of them killed me. And then they stole my skin. I was like, you motherfuckers. Like, I saw some crazy ass shit when I was farming those Devil Swords. Oh, Ravencraft did a roadmap? I'll have to look. Just, oh, wait, there's the Ursas. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be. Okay, so Den Watcher, we don't need those, but we do need Ursas. I have to fight both of them. Okay, grab him. I didn't even hit you. I didn't hit any of these guys once. Okay, something is really wrong with the aggro on these guys. I didn't hit any of them. The cat got several attacks off. He should have had aggro. And they resist Feign Death. And they resisted Disengage. Well, that one did for like a second. Now he got on him. What the fuck? This is like playing Frostmourne all over again. You know, I was having the aggro issues when I was playing Frostmourne. Like, the pet could not hold aggro for the life of him. And this is rank 6 Growl. This is the level 50 Growl. So he should be holding it, no problem, because they're only 55. You know, if this was like a level 59, then sure, you could have a little bit of wiggle room there for him not being as affected by it. But these are level 54, 55s. It should hold. I didn't even do my big dick attack yet. What the fuck? Somebody's here. There's a mailbox. Alright, Pathfinder, Ursa, Den Watcher. So I think I have to go back to that other camp for the shamans and warriors. And there is nobody here. They are all dead. Jesus Christ. Furbog Genocide. Den Watcher, Pathfinder, Shaman, Den Watcher, Den Watcher. Is my boy in here? Well, we do need Shaman. Ooh, Maw of Ursol. I did finally get aim shot, by the way. And it used up a lot less talent points than he's gonna heal. Yep. It used a lot less talent points than I thought. So, I can actually... I got, like, several more I could put wherever the fuck I want. I put a couple, back into Beastmaster. And then I'm thinking... See, I put a couple here for Swift Shot to reduce the cooldown of arcane what's called aim shot. I might put a few more there. I don't really need all the way improved Serpent Sting. If I get 2 more, that'd be 55, 56. I could put 4 more points into here. Your auto shot, arcane shot, steady shot, multi-shot have a 3% chance to fire an additional normal range attack. Oh, that's actually really good. So I could put 2 there. And then probably... Do I want increased range of ranged? Or do I want increased crit? I'm not going to be able to get to these guys, but I can get here definitely. Increased range would be nice, but I think the crit would be better. Is there a map for this cave? I don't think so. Sometimes I have maps for the caves and sometimes I don't. Gonna live stream BlizzCon next month? I think I am. Even though most of what comes out is usually bullshit, I have live streamed the last, what, like 3 or 4 BlizzCons? So, this BlizzCon is gonna be... I think we already know that Classic Plus is confirmed, right? So, Classic Plus is pretty much confirmed. It's just the announcement of it, and whether it's gonna drop then or not. Because, where was that leaked image? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Blizzard... Let me see if I can find it. It's in my Discord. I can go hunting for it there, but I think that's what I was looking at. Well, it's just a different image. I don't want that image. This is better. Okay. Hang on. Open image in your tab. Okay, Camelot. So Camelot is what we're assuming is Classic Plus, and that's slated to release it's like between Q3, Q4, probably Q3 of 26. So it should be releasing right around BlizzCon. So what I'm thinking is that they're gonna do the announcement, right? They'll be like, coming up, Classic Plus, whatever this is gonna be Camelot. Camelot's probably a code name. It's probably called something else. It's this, and then, or maybe it could be called Camelot. I don't give a fuck. And then and when can you expect it? Right now. You can go home and play it right now. And everyone's like, oh my fucking god, best thing ever. So I absolutely, what is this? Glowing Drathis cluster. Oh, that, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, aren't these the things in Blasted Lands? No, it says that there's a guy specifically in this zone for it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I fully went, 100% expect them to do that just because of the leaked image. Whoops, I am dazed. Why am I dazed? Okay. So then, I think they're also going to announce the Wrath of the Lich King server. It's not going to be a big thing because they've already done that before, but right now their current thing is in TBC. So they'll be like, oh, upcoming on the current progressional servers, we got Wrath of the Lich King. It'll be like a 2-minute thing. It's like, okay, there you go. Here's Wrath of the Lich King. It's going to come out next month because it says Q4, so probably December. And then, because it's slated for Q3 of 2027, the last Titan, is that what it's called? So I absolutely expect them to announce that as well, because that's what they would do for any expansion, is announce it the year before, after a few months, then, okay, these are Avengers, we got Ursas, Blackroot Ursas, wait, is that what? Gruul Treebender, well, he's a rare, that's not who I want. I'm gonna have to do /target, see if I can find him. So what was I saying? So I absolutely expect them to announce it, what it's gonna be about, they'll probably do 1 or 2 cutscenes, like the intro, either the intro or the trailer, or both, right? It's gonna be one or other of the both, or both. Then, they'll tell us, what it's gonna be about, all the new stuff. yada yada, which would probably give us an idea of how midnight is gonna end, because it's like, okay, well, how do we get there kind of thing, so people could probably piece it together. Or they'll just flat out tell us. I don't know. They will also probably give us, like a, oh, by the way, here's the last patch of midnight. We're gonna go into the world's soul to try to stop Xalatath from her corrupting it. Oh no, she actually succeeds and or maybe she almost succeeds in, what was that protocol in Ulduar? I forgot what it's called. Do you remember what Agalon was gonna do, and he was gonna do that protocol to wipe out life on Azeroth? Like, because it's already, I think, confirmed that we're going to a revamped Northrend. The real question is whether it's gonna, whether the, like, where we're gonna go for the main city. People are like, oh, well, let's make it Ulduar. Let's make it Icecrown. Brother, I wanna go to, fuck, what's it called? Vordrassel. Dude, if I got to pick where the capital city was gonna be in a revamped Northrend, I would want it to be Vordrassel. You know, fuck your Ulduars. I am so sick and fucking tired of, Titan bullshit. Like, I would probably play for the launch of Last Titan just to look at... This is pissing me off now. Just to look at revamped Northrend. That would be it. I literally bought Midnight just because I was interested in revamped Eversong, Silvermoon, and Zul'Aman. Now, questing in Eversong wasn't that bad. Questing in Zul'Aman, for the most part, wasn't that bad. It was just the story that was bullshit. So aside from the story that happened, I actually really liked the revamped zones there. They look really good. I really wish that they had used music reminiscent of the older music instead of just absolutely new music that doesn't feel or sound at all like the original zones. That was bullshit. But other than that, I liked how it looked and felt. The Harenir zone, I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck they're not canon to me. They don't exist in my mind. The Void Storm zone, I wasn't over the top about, but I enjoyed it more than I thought. Anyway, there's nothing here. Okay. Hang on, let me do this. Target, what's his name? Grolsch. Okay, I see him. Grolsch the Mad. Alright, pet. Sniff him out. Okay, I see. He's going downstairs, so he's in here. He is absolutely in here. That's my trick for finding enemies that I don't know where they are at. Okay, so I'm interested to see Northrend, at the minimum. You know, it could be an absolute bullshit expansion. I'll play for the first month. You know, I'll pay for a month. I'll play, and I'll see new Northrend. I'll be like, oh, new Grizzly Hills, new Fjord. Oh, this is actually pretty badass looking. New music. Okay, cool. Oh, look, we got more, women in power, strong women in power, doing all the friendship bullshit. Okay, now I'm done. That's gonna be me playing Last Titan, I guarantee you. Because that's how it was with the last several expansions. Actually, wait, hang on. That's how... Okay, so... Motherfucker. This is really pissing me off. This stupid-ass aggro bullshit. What the fuck? Okay, are these guys just spawning, like... I literally just killed the guy who was there. That was not even a minute. Hang on, I've got, like, oodles of health potions. Let me take one. Alright, kill this fucker. Grab him. My pet's probably gonna die. I need to... Just do that to get going. I'm gonna save feign death. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Yep, here they come. Okay. Are you a Pat? He's a Pat, okay. How's my pet angry? He only died once. Anyway, what was I saying? So, I fully expect that's what's going to happen. Now, I'm looking at here, so 2028, so that's 2 years from now, they're going to have Classic Fresh again. So they're doing their Classic servers as seasonal, but they're ending at Wrath, it looks. Okay, he pats back and forth here. So let me wait for him to pass over me. And then I'll run toward my cat. What the fuck? This guy just spawned. Oh, this is bullshit. A little further. Might as well loot you. What the fuck is this? The last Titan is a lady. Well, we already have confirmed that Azeroth is a female. That's been confirmed for years now. I think since, like, Cataclysm, am I correct? Oh, fuck, I forgot to buy more water. I gave the last of my water to the healer of my last dungeon. Alright, hang on. This is dicey. Go back up here. Yeah, these guys respawn. Look! It has not been 5 minutes. There's no way they're respawning on top of me. Kill command. Oh, yeah, big damage. Damn, I'm out of mana. I do have Spirit. I'm gonna put that on myself to get some mana regen. See, that's why I save those. You never know when you're gonna need them. Do I have a strength one? I'll put that on the cat. Yeah, there's strength, protection. I'll put a protection and a strength on the cat. If this ends up being bullshit and they just keep spawning on top of me, like within a minute, then I'm just gonna skip this quest. Okay, cat, here. Take a strength, take a protection. Still out of mana, but I'll survive. Yeah, and it shows on here that the next expansion after Last Titan is scheduled actually to come out in a Q1. Interesting. No, Midnight came out in Q1. Okay. I guess that's their new cycle now, but it's going to come out Q1 of 2029. So that's like 3 years from now. Actually like 2.5 years from now. Which is not long at all. Ah, there he is right there. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to kill both of these fucks. Okay, so what level is him? He's 56. That guy's 54. I should probably focus. I just need to slay him. I'm gonna focus him down and then focus the ad. But let's clear out the shaman. Intimidate. Oop, still too close. Still too close. Out of mana anyway. But it says TBD for patch 14.0, so we don't even know what the next, because I see 2 expansions listed there. And we don't even know what they're called, or at least we don't even know an abbreviation. Oh, the fuck, there's another one in here. Okay, let me eat a wolf steak. That'll give me some more spirit. Do I have anything to drink? I have 2 mana potions. I have a 31 and a 41. Hey, AF. Fuck off. I'll stream this if I want to. Okay, this is gonna be... I need to kill the shaman, because the shaman's gonna heal him. But at the same time, if I just focus him down, I can do the rest of this quest outside of the cave. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus him down. I don't mind if these guys get on top of me. Pop everything. I've got a trap in front of me. He's going down, he's going down. Let me pull these guys off of the cat. One's gonna get frozen. The shaman got frozen, that's good. Okay. Mana potion. Omar, come on, last. Okay, good, good, good. Heal Omar. Heal up Omar. Okay, feign death. Okay, switch to him. Nope. God damn it. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. It's okay, it's okay. I got the boss. I'm gonna run out. The closer I can get to the exit, then it's easier for me to escape if I die. Feign Death is actually about to come back. Oh, never mind, I'm dazed. I was gonna say, if I could get to the end, I could just Feign Death. That's fine. I got the boss, that's all I needed. Okay. Not too far. Buck Blizzard. Blizz only cares about money. They don't care about OCTO. Okay, so look at this. So, do you know how many private servers have been around, still around, and have run for however long they have without anything on Blizzard's end? Do you want to know why they attacked Turtle WoW and Ascension WoW? There's two big reasons. One, because they're about to put out their own Classic Plus and they don't want competition. Okay? Two, because they were making oodles and oodles, like millions of dollars. It wasn't just that, hey, we need some donations because the servers are $300 to $400 a month to keep up. It's not just that. They were not making just that. They had enough to host several servers running at the same time, hire people, and pay them for running their stuff, custom content, art, development, all that kind of stuff. And they were making money. Like, that is one of the big reasons why Turtle goes after Ascension and Turtle. Blizzard goes after Ascension and Turtle. Other servers? Okay, so it's rumored. I don't think it's confirmed, but it's definitely, like, heavily rumored that the reason why, Stormforge, with both of their Wrath and their Mist server, went down is because they were actually underneath the Turtle umbrella. Again, not actually confirmed, but heavily rumored. Which, considering they went down almost the exact same time, it makes sense. Other servers that say they got a cease and desist, and this has been proven with other servers in the past, so the recent ones, it would not be outside of the realm of possibility that they made it the fuck up that they got a cease and desist. Because other servers back in the day did it all of the time. They would make up, oh, we got a cease and desist, so oh my god, my cat's dead. So we have to close down. They would say that just so they can get out of whatever bullshit they were in. Whether it was internal drama, the team was breaking up, or they couldn't handle the pressure, whether it was the $400 a month or for like 5 people to play their server or whatever other reason, and they didn't want to look like pussies. They like, okay, we can't handle it, we're gonna just close the server. They said, oh guys, we have to close the server. We have to because Blizzard said so. Very, very few servers in the history of private servers have actually gotten cease and desist, let alone lawsuits. I think Turtle WoW is the first server to actually be in a lawsuit. Because, what's it called? Nostalrius never got lawsuited. They got cease and desisted. There was, I forgot what it was called. There was one years and years ago that was really popular as well, like almost Nostalrius popular that people loved. But what was it, like Heroes WoW, or it was something else? I don't remember. But it was one of those really popular servers, and they got a cease and desist, like confirmed they did. Other servers have not been confirmed that they actually did, and some of them have actually been confirmed that it was bullshit. Now, some of them were not, but everyone else in the middle who say they got a cease and desist, it's up in the air, right? But, oh fuck, that guy is in the mesh. Okay, that's really pissing me off that they're just all in the mesh. This zone is really broken. Which is weird because all of the other custom servers, zones that I've been to have been working fine. Cat, come here. You're gonna pull that guy. He pulled it. Okay. Just keep fighting the shaman. Do I have... I don't even have True Shot or up. I thought I turned it on. Well, that was bullshit. Let me run over here. Feign death. Okay. What the fuck? Do you see that? Another guy in the mesh. We need to get out of this town. I don't have the man. I'm gonna die again. I don't have the mana to res the pet. And they're just gonna keep, hang on. Can I do this? Fuck you. I don't have the mana to res the pet. This guy's gonna aggro onto me. I'm gonna take a potion because fuck you. Ooh, turn on. Ah, damn it. I was too late. I was gonna try to turn on, what's it called? Planes running. Get out of the town. Get out of the town. Get. I wish I could use fucking traps in combat so I could freeze one of these assholes. Good enough. I'm outside of the town. Yeah, first impressions of the zone, not so good. It might just be this area, though. We've not even finished the first quest, so we'll get the other quest and we'll see how it is. Yeah, this is the first zone that's pissing me off. The other zones were not nearly as weird as this one, in just terms of, background shit. Because, let's see. I went to Telebin in Turtle WoW, haven't been there yet on this character. I plan to go there next. I did Baylor, I really liked Baylor, I didn't have too many issues. I did Gilligajim, and I fucking hate it just because of, how the zone is laid out. Not so much it's just the layout of the zone, I really hated it. Grim Reaches, again, it worked, it's functional for what it is. I thought it was boring, so I quit halfway through. I did Northrend on a different character on Turtle WoW, and I liked it. Gilneas from the Horde perspective is boring as shit. I hated it. I haven't done it on the Alliance, but I heard on the Alliance it's a lot better. I actually have not done Thalassian Highlands. And then I did a little bit of Blackstone, but I rushed through it. I rushed through like the first 5 levels. I didn't do the whole thing. I don't really have an opinion on it because I didn't really get to finish it. And then Hyjal, I vaguely remember it. I thought the first half of it was kind of boring. That's because you're climbing Hyjal as you quest. So it was like long stretches of just running. But then once you get to the peak, that's where all of the quests are. And I never actually got to do it. I kind of just fucked around and did other stuff. I didn't actually finish Hyjal, so I don't really have an opinion on it either. But yeah, this is the first zone that's like really fucking weird. Like half of the fucking enemies are under the mesh. They're respawning in under a minute. How many people are in this zone right now? Because that could explain it. What? Okay. That could actually explain why they're respawning so fast. It looks like we have dynamic spawning turned on in the zone. Because I just did /who. There's more than 50 people in this zone currently. So, that could actually explain that. But, it doesn't excuse the fact that half these fucking creatures are ignoring pet taunts. They're ignoring my disengages, both of them. And, oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to feed him and he's still dead. And they're, spawning under the mesh. I want to finish this quest, turn it in, and get to the first hub, because I really need water. I'm surprised I actually remembered to get ammo, but I forgot to get water. So we really only need the Ursas here. Once the Ursas are done, I'll go back to that other town. Let's climb up here again, try to find... Classic Plus just means a new, better client for private server. Yeah, probably. But, I mean, we've got people making their own clients now, because even though these clients are mostly open source, you know, like, is it Azeroth Core that's open source? Or Trinity? I forgot which one. I think it was Azeroth Core. But either way, both of those are like the primary ones that people have been using for years and built upon and bug fixed and all that kind of stuff. So we've had those for years. And then there's, I think, other ones too. They're just not as well known or as used. But then you also have the 1.12 client that everybody uses. But I think I don't remember what it's called. There's V-Mangos, and then there's like one or two other ones, right? Some people love V-Mango, some people hate it. I've seen people who absolutely fucking hate V-Mangos, and some people are like, oh yeah, we'll use that, but we'll, you know, fix it up a little bit. So it really depends. But, you know, like, those are fan-built, right? They're built from the ground up, usually, by fans. And then, on top of that, now you have even newer ones, like this Unreal one that's going to come out. There's actually 2 different Unreal servers coming out. There's Embervale, and then there's another one that's planning to be completely open source. I don't remember what it's called, but I made a video on it. So there's like 2 coming out, and one of them is going to be completely open source, and the other one is not, from what I know. Okay, these are all Pathfinder. Ursa, that's what I want. It's probably gonna grab that shaman, but I do need a shaman. Yeah, there we go. You know what class I actually really wish somebody would make? A battle mage. You know, lately I've really wanted to play, like, basically a mage, but melee. You're using spells, but you're fighting with melee. I think the closest, like, in terms of all of the classes that we have, like, ever made in retail sense, the closest thing we have is a Death Knight. And sometimes I remember making Death Knights just to be a Frost Death Knight. I don't even want it to roleplay as a Death Knight. I didn't even want to play the Death Knight fantasy. I played a Frost Death Knight just to be a battle mage with ice magic while fighting with a sword or some shit. Or an axe. But it would fit very well for humans, elves, Because they have battle mages in the lore, and there's guards, you know, not spell weavers, but like spell guards or something like that. I don't remember exactly the terminology that they use, but a lot of like the guards in Silvermoon, they're spellcasters and fighters at the same time. So it's like it would make sense for at least those two races, and then I don't know. I guess we can. Maybe Night Elves. Thing is, yeah, see that? I just killed these guys, didn't I? Or no, I skipped them. But there were some guys I killed. They're just spawning really fast. So I can't really stay in the town too long because of that. But what was I saying? So Night Elf Society bans mages because mages were the cause of their downfall in society. That's why there are no mages that you could play as in vanilla in terms of night elves, but they allowed it in Cataclysm. That was one of the new race class combinations, even though they're... So, okay, in vanilla, you can find, obviously, night elf mages in the world. You see them in Dire Maul, like the ghosts and stuff. They exist because some of them did survive and they didn't become blood elves. But they were banished from the main society because of the Highborn and the Sundering. But in the Cataclysm, Tyrande said, okay, we'll let you back in, but you really need to keep your shit under control, like we're going to keep an eye on you. And that was actually one of the big plot points in Wolfheart. That was the book, Wolfheart. Because that was like, okay, so there's like 3 plots going on in Wolfheart, and that was like plot B. Plot C was the war in Ashenvale between the orcs and the Night Elves. Plot B was the mages coming back into the Night Elf Society, and plot A was Varian being a badass. So, that is a great book. I need to reread it. I finally got all my books, but well, most of them. I got all of them back, so I want to reread it. Is that a quest? Yeah, let's go check him out. He's right next to where we're questing anyway. So, one of the plot B in there with the mages is Tyrande's letting them back in, right? But not everyone in the Night Elf Society is agreeing with that. The primary person was Maiev. Bring his lost cargo. Okay, in the forest to the east, and he says by Lost Ones. So I have to go that way, and I'll find them. So I'll do that later. Let me finish this quest real quick. We're almost done with it. So Maiev is very anti-mage. Especially because she can't keep her mind on Illidan anymore, because he gone. She can't think of Illidan no more, he gone. So now that's her focus, is she doesn't want the mages to come into Teldrassil. Well, they slowly start coming back in because Tyrande's letting them in. You know, it's starting off with a couple of ambassadors and a couple of, you know, people of importance and stuff like that. Well, then they start, suddenly, they're finding them dead in the street. Who could be doing that, I wonder? So, her brother, Jared's Shadowsong, just came back into town. He came back to town because he wanted to bury his wife there. I don't remember how she died. It was like illness or something. But his wife died, and her final wish was to be returned to Teldrassil. So that's why he's back in town. Well, now he's kind of like on... I don't remember exactly how he got involved. I have to reread the book. But he's now on that mission of finding out what's happening to all the mages just suddenly dying or disappearing. And then he finds out it's his sister. And... I don't think that she fully came around to it, but they settle it in some other way. But some of her watchers, like under her, were like, no, the mages are going out, or I am. So I remember there was this one named chick. I don't remember her name, but she was kind of like the stand-in for stopping the the Watchers from killing the mages, and she gets like thrown off of one of the branches of Teldrassil and dies because she would rather die than see the mages returned. So she was the stand-in because he can't kill Maiev just yet. She's the named character, and we're not gonna have her die in a book. What the fuck is that? So that was the story in that. Nice. I didn't pull the other one. I'm done with the Ursas, and this will be my last shaman. So I can... Okay, I thought there was one right there. So I can head back to the other town now, and then I can turn in. And then we'll keep... Then we'll go do that little guy's quest. Which... We're relatively close to, I think, one of the first towns. Fuck, how long is this? Oh my god, it took me an hour to do that quest? That is bullshit. I want one of these bears. These are pretty bears. But if I tame a bear now, I'm gonna have to deal with the friendship level and all that kind of bullshit. And I'm kind of holding off because I want to tame Rakshiri. Rakshiri is like my pet. Whenever I have a level 60 hunter, I tame Rakshiri or Shiratam. The blue tiger is just like my iconic pet. That is my pet. That's why, if you've been to my channel face page, I have a drawing of my Tauren hunter, and then he's got the tiger next to him. It's hard to see because it cuts off a lot of the image, but it's a full-on drawing I did, and then I just kind of put them over top like a already rendered image of the Barons, or whatever it was. I don't know. Hang on, I missed some of your chats. Let me see. I don't know, I'd rather bet Unreal 5 client gets updates and they'll go Classic Plus way before Microsoft. I mean, yeah. Embervale is Unreal 5 client and it's stable. Check it out right now. Bro, I'm going to check it out, but I'm going to wait until I'm level 60. I'm not going to jump on it right away. I am going to check it out because I am absolutely interested in seeing when they come out with VR. I already saw that they planned on coming out with VR in December or whatever time. I absolutely want to check that out. So I will be making a character. I'm probably going to make a different character than a hunter. Probably still a Tauren. But I might make a warrior. I don't know. I've been kind of feeling for warrior lately. And I absolutely fucking hate playing a warrior in vanilla, but I might as well. Fuck it. But yeah, I absolutely will be making a character. It's just not going to be right away. Which, let's see. I've been at, like, in these last few levels, I was kind of coasting, but now I've got a few more zones I can go to, so it should be smooth sailing from here on out in terms of leveling. 45 to 50 is usually coasting for me. It's really hard to level. But now, I'm in a good spot where I still have several more zones I can level in. And I'm almost 55. I've been averaging 1 to 2 levels a day. And that's not even playing all day. That's like playing half of the day. I need warriors. Warrior! Tracker. There's a warrior way over there. That's a Pathfinder. Stupid chicken. Gonna play Embervale this weekend. Maybe. It's a maybe. Like I said, I might be a few days, maybe a week late to it. I am definitely gonna check it out. It just might not be right away, because I'm just kind of locked in on this character right now. I'm like so close to 60. And really, I would have been 60 last week. I just... For a few days in a row, I didn't even touch OctoWow because I was, you know, all of the stuff all of the vendor shows that I do, and I sell my cosplay stuff. I've got 8 shows coming up, back to back to back. Whether they're literally the week after the week, or a week pause, then the next week, right? Whether it's that, I've got back to back shows, so I'm trying to prep and get all my stuff ready. Plus, I'm also going to Dragon Con. And that one I'm not selling at. I'm just going to be walking around. But I've never been to Dragon Con. And that's a fucking 6 to 7 hour drive from me. 7 hour, probably. We're going to be road tripping. We're going to be stopping at Buc-ee's. And we're going to be there for fucking like 4 or 5 days. I've never been to Dragon Con, and I'm kind of I almost always go to MegaCon, MetroCon, and maybe one or two other smaller conventions around the Orlando area. These are sometimes in Tampa, sometimes Jacksonville. And that's just me visiting. That's not me selling my stuff. I have never been to Dragon Con, and that one, from what I've seen, is like the biggest convention. It's literally like, have you been... That guy got wiped out. Have you ever been to like one of those like hotels that they have like the huge convention floor, right? And it's massive. Well, take 4 of those and put it together. Plus an additional 5 or 6 buildings on the same block that also host the event. It's literally an entire block of hotels and just buildings that dedicate to this huge convention. That's how massive it is. My friend who's been there for several years now, he said, take a look at the program listing, pick 4 panels out of the list that you want to go to, you might make 2 of them. He said, it's so big, you're not going to be able to do everything. So we're already... Oh, wait, what is that I just looted? Blackroot Totem. Wonder what that's for. Okay, here's the warrior. We do need this guy. I only need to kill 2 more of these guys, and then we're out of here. But yeah, I almost always go to all those other conventions, right? And that's just me visiting, not me selling. I skipped them this year. I skipped MegaCon, I skipped MetroCon, so I could save to go to Dragon Con. So it's gonna be fucking insane. So yeah, I've been really busy kind of like locking in, because this next like 3 or 4 months, it's like every to every other weekend I've got something going on. And especially between these shows, good lord, because some of these shows I sell out of like a particular item. So it's like, I hope if I do sell out of something, I hope it's there we go, I'm all done. Fucking finally. I hope it's something that I could replenish right away, like something I can get on Amazon, like the pelts. I've been buying my pelts from Amazon, usually because people now sell just regular stuff on there too, not just companies. So all my coyote pelts that I buy, the rabbit pelts that I buy. So it's like, I hope I can get it the next day so I can prep all these fucking fur Viking cloaks to sell to people, or else I'm gonna shit out of luck. Where are new vids at? I've been posting new videos on my channel, my guy. You've been commenting on them. I saw that you've been commenting on them. You know that there's new vids. Are you playing on Hardcore Realm? No, but I do want to make another Hardcore. It's been a while, and I think it's time. I wanted to make a regular character first, and then worry about Hardcore. Okay, hang on, let me see. Yeah, okay, this guy wants he wants 10. Did you see how many I killed and I only got 1? All of the other turn-ins, they want, 5. 5 beads, 5 feathers. That's stupid. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to play a Hardcore, just not right now. Because it's been... what, like 2 years since I tried the Hardcore last time? Because the first one I made on Turtle was a mage, right? And I got pretty far. Well, I say pretty far. I got to like level 20 something, 22. I don't remember what. 21, 22. Then I tried Warrior. Didn't get far because Warrior fucking sucks. Then I tried the Hunter. No, I made a Druid, but then I got to level 10 and I never played him again. He didn't die. I hated playing him, so I didn't play him again. Then I made the The Hunter. The Hunter, I got to level 24, and I made a stupid-ass mistake, and I died. Then I made a Shaman, but that one was supposed to be played with my friend, and we were playing together for a while, but then he stopped playing, so I stopped playing. So, and then I tried making a Priest that I would play by myself, but I hated playing him, so I stopped playing him. So yeah, it's been a while. I need to do hardcore again. Again, I wanted to make a normal character first. Go to BlizzCon with a turtle shirt. That would be 5-star level trolling. Like 5 out of 5 star. Is this on the PvE server? Yeah, this is the PvE server. It has the most it's got the highest population. That's why I choose it. Let's see, I just looked, but how many people are on? Wow. Okay, so it was 28, and then I refreshed, and then it said 2,700 players on right now. That's actually the highest I've seen it, because it's been hovering around 2,400. So that's the highest I've seen it. Okay, so now this guy said go east, and his buddies stole his cargo. He said the woods to the east. Well, these are woods. He didn't say these guys. He said they were, forgotten ones. Let me check. Oh, so that's where people are getting the moths from. Because the moths weren't added until TBC, and I saw people running around with them as pets. I was like, oh, where are they getting them from? It's right there. By the way, we need way more zones with coastlines. I absolutely hate the vanilla zones that are all boxed in by mountains. Ah, here we go. Now, okay, so there's the cargo there. I see it. Do I need just that, or is... Okay, yeah, just one. Okay, so it's just these guys. The question is it gonna pull that guy too? I could probably handle 2 at once. Yep. Oh, he's a hunter, so he's just gonna... Here, pet, go after him. Let me focus the hunter. Oop, kill command. I'm so used to, the newer clients that when you get a proc like that, it, like, makes the yellow glow around the ability. So when it lights up, sometimes I don't even notice. I have to, like, continuously watch it. I don't remember when they added it, but I know the 3.5 clients have it, because I've seen it on other servers. Oh, gotta get the cargo. Okay. And then I've got to go return it to him. I return it to him, or do I keep going down the road? Oh, and bring it to Morogai Village. Okay, so we keep going this way. Morogai Village should be, I think, over here? Wait, where's my map? I had it up. Okay, so let me see. Where am I at? Okay, so there's that. This road ends, so I have to... cross. It should be right there, right ahead. I see the person. Yep, I see him. Okay, so there's more forgotten ones here. You got, like, the Drathis crystals and shit. Draenei Exiles. Wait. So why is it Draenei Exile? Doesn't Draenei mean exile? So it's the Exiled Exiles. I guess that's what it is. We are the Exiled Exiles. That's what some people, I've seen some people go like, Oh, the uncorrupted Magar. It's like, Magar means uncorrupted. It's like that one fucking asshole that is like, he's half Magar. I'm like, how can you be half Magar? You're either corrupted or you're not. Don't tell me how to roleplay! I'm like, how about follow the lore? And it's like common sense lore. It's not even, like, it's not even stupid. I'm just gonna sell the totem. I don't give a fuck. We want to... Okay, so somebody would want that, and somebody would want... So we gotta find the person who wants these. If not, it sells for 2 gold. I mean, I'm gonna see if that sells for anything. If that's like firewater, people want to buy it for like fucking millions of gold. Alright, replenished my water. Good to go. Let's see if there's any quests up here. Ooh, that's making me dizzy. Any quests? Who are you? Barash. Here's a quest. The Long Hunt. Deliver meat to Cook Remsai. Our Cook Remsai would appreciate new supply of meat from the animals of this coast. You could find him in his hut near the marketplace. Do I have to get the meat? Oh, now it tells me. Okay, it didn't tell me at first. So, night pelt flank and meaty strider legs. Okay. Anything else up here? Oh, flight path, flight path, flight path. Lovely, I love it. Hi-ya, splat. These are like troll ruins. There's a horde mailbox. Interesting. Oh, I do have mail. Look at this. I got a gold and 60 silver. Got 2 gold, 35 silver. No one bought that, unfortunately. 1 gold, 68 silver. 1 gold, 68 silver. Gimme. I'm making the big monies. I'm basically just selling the skins and, skins and cloth that I find. That's the entire purpose of why I took skinning. What is this? Exotic creatures? Browse your goods. Grumbles. Adds as a pet. Can I see what they look like? No, I can't. Aw. Rufflebeak. Baby Moonwhisper Elec. For 800 gold! 800 gold for a fucking companion pet. Swift Star. And White Branch. That's really fucking expensive. Fruit vendor. I don't give a fuck about you. Trade goods. Probably just trade stuff. Yeah, okay. Ooh, wanted. Hang on. We got a wanted poster. Wanted. Oh, there's Growlpaw. We already saw him. So now we're gonna have to run all the way back and kill him. Okay, so now this one. Taman the Ruthless. Pillaging a well of the Tauren people in the fields to the northwest. Okay. Any more? Wait, what is this? Foreign elemental leatherworking. Interesting. Okay, so there's the village cook. That's where we gotta turn in that quest to. Any more? Any more? Any more? I think... Okay, he's probably for the wanted quest. Let me go check across this bridge real quick. And there should be one more town that we can go to. Mage Trainer. That's probably for portals. Probably mages can portal here. I don't know. Rift Master. I mean, that would make sense with all these... Wait, Draenei... Maybe that's who I turn into? Yes. What does it give me? Did I get anything from that? He said he'll reward me with his finest treasures. I'm not getting anything for turning them in. Is it bugged? I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna keep them and wait. Alright, so. I'm gonna go north. Because there should be one more town that we can go to. See, those are like blue bears. Those are cool. Highborn. Hang on, let's check out these guys. Ooh. That's a different colored terror bird. Draenei doesn't mean exiled in vanilla. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it was Burning Crusade where they added that because they updated what the Draenei looked like. But also originally in Warcraft 3, they came off as a native race of Draenor. And then later they said, oh, they're actually they're not native to Draenor. They were refugees of their own planet. Which, it's all stupid lore. A lot of people... See, it's so weird, because I like how the new Draenei look. They look really cool. But the lore from the original lore is cooler than interdimensional space battling demons. I think that's fucking stupid. And even then... Like... I'm trying to think of what to say. It's like half and half with how they started off, because I didn't like the spaceship stupid shit, right? A lot of people didn't like it. They brought it up to Chris Metzen, and Chris Metzen's like, yeah, I made a mistake. I forgot that there was already lore and yada, yada, yada. He even admits it. But also, like in the book, Rise of the Horde, when the demons are actually trying to advance, and like even then like that, the Sundering, all this stuff, the demons didn't use fucking spaceships. They used portal magic, right? That's what the dark portal was for. That's what they were trying to turn the Well of Eternity into. It was all portal magic from other dimensions, other realms. If you want to say it's another planet and they're using portal magic to get to and from, fine, fair enough. But back then we were saying it was a different dimension, an alternate universe, whatever the fuck, and that's how the creatures were coming through, was this demonic portal magic, right? So that is way more aligned with fantasy than spaceships, because now you're getting into the fucking sci-fi territory. And I get it, Warcraft was originally supposed to be a Warhammer game, and then they made it their own thing. You don't have to actually turn it into a fucking sci-fi game, because there's sci-fi games that we can go play. A lot of people play this for the fantasy setting. I like the fantasy setting. I don't give a fuck about sci-fi. That's why I'm not into 40K. Now, I've been tempted by it because it seems like the lore is really cool. I don't know anything about it, but from what little I know, it sounds really fucking cool. So I've been tempted to get into it, and I know that there's a sci-fi setting of Warhammer, so I was like, I've been tempted by it, but at the same time, I've put 20 years of my life into Warcraft, and I don't know if I could just switch over, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be a click. You know, I didn't learn the Warcraft lore off the bat. I played the game for years before I started hearing things and putting like, oh wait, they're talking about this, they're talking about Onyxia. I know Onyxia, I killed her in her raid. And I'm hearing people talk about Deathwing. It's like, oh, they just announced Cataclysm and they said Deathwing is going to be the new guy. I didn't know that there was a story behind him. And then slowly I started teaching myself the lore, getting into it, reading the books, and I learned it over time after already falling in love with the game. That's how I fall in love with most IPs. I play the game first. I don't give a fuck about the story. Any game that I'm not already invested in that throws their story into my face, I'm like automatically disinterested. That's why in retail WoW, I am absolutely, like, the story itself is absolute garbage shit, but let's say I was brand new to the series and I didn't know anything about it, I would have been absolutely turned off by the amount of story they just absolutely fuck you in the face with. Like, cutscene, story, dialogue, story, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your story. Let me play the goddamn game. If I enjoy it, then I will seek the story out of my own accord. That's how I've played every single game since the dawn of time. You know, I don't give a fuck about no lore of Mario. I don't give a fuck about the lore of Zelda. I play them because they're fun. Now, I absolutely love Zelda, so what little lore there is, which is bullshit because of the timeline and every game is its own story, so it's pretty fucked in that aspect, but from what little there is, I looked into it because I like the game, so I'm interested in it. World of Warcraft is the exact same way. I didn't give a fuck about the story. I played the game. I didn't even play Warcraft 3. I played vanilla WoW, and I liked it. And at some point, I remember I liked it so much, I wanted to draw a little stick figure. Do I still have it? Hang on. I wanted to draw a little stick figure comic about it, and I didn't even know. And by the way, so I started playing in vanilla, but it was like in TBC when I told myself I wanted to draw the characters, right? And I didn't even know who the final boss was. So I Googled, what the fuck? Why is there a pack of crackers in my paper drawer? So I Googled who the final boss of World of Warcraft was. And it came up with Illidan, because at the time he was, well, this is, okay, that's one of them, but that's not the one I'm looking for. So I'm like, oh, that guy looks really fucking cool. I've never seen him before. So I didn't know anything about Illidan. I didn't know his lore. I didn't give a fuck. I just said, he's the final boss. Okay, I'm gonna make him the villain of my little comic book that I'm drawing here. And, you know, he's like, oh, you're not prepared because of the cutscene and everything. Where the fuck is, I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, there's my, Zelda comic book I drew. By the way, all these little comic books, I drew them when I was like in fucking 5th grade, okay? Oh, is this my... Oh my god, I forgot I even had that. Wow. Hang on, it's gotta be here. Wait, there's my dragon one. Okay, that's the Brutus one. I can't find it. Oh well. Let me just put all this shit back. I did find this. It's my there's White Iguana. He's tracking in the 1,000 needles. Let me put all this shit back. I know it's in there, I just can't find it. Oh well. Oops. There's another drawing of White Iguana. Oh, that's Xanion. Nice. Anyway, the point of the story was, I Googled who the final boss was so I could draw him in my little stick figure comic book, and I didn't give a fuck about the story of Illidan. I didn't know who the fuck that was. I was like, oh, he's the final boss. I'll make him the final boss in my comic book. That was it. Oh, I do need to kill these guys, right? No. No, yes. Strider Leg. Okay. So Strider Leg and Night Pelt. I don't think I've seen a Night Pelt yet. Maybe that's the bear. Yeah, Night Pelt. Okay. Hello? Okay, I did hit him with the aimed shot, so that could explain that. So, even then, I didn't know anything about the lore. I just knew I loved the game, and I was liking the characters. Then, I started drawing more comics in Wrath of the Lich King, but they were different than the other one I did. I'm trying to think. Then it was at the end of Wrath of the Lich King when they announced Cataclysm. So they announced Cataclysm, and I was leveling up a new character in the Barons. And people were still talking in Barons chat at the time. And I saw in the chat, people were talking about the lore. They were like, oh yeah, Onyxia and Nefarian, they're the children of Deathwing. I remember that. I'm like, wow, really? I remember Nefarian and Onyxia. I killed them already. So they're related to Deathwing? I didn't know that. That's cool. And then they started talking about Alexstrasza, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? So that night, I hopped on the wiki or Wikipedia or whatever the fuck, and I started looking up all these characters and their relationships to each other. Who is Alexstrasza? Who is Deathwing? Oh, there's Onyxia. And I started looking up mostly the relationships between each other. Like, oh, so he's this person's mentor, he's this person's uncle or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so all these characters are related to each other, and I remember seeing them in the game. And then it was from there I started looking into their actual stories. Bring an Elec Tusk. Okay. We have not seen Elecs yet. We gotta find them. Ow. Ooh, here's a quest. Bring raw Drathis formation. Well, I've got one. Here, take it. Good thing I kept it. Retrieve 1 star shard. Okay, I'll read that quest in a minute. Let me just grab all the quests. The pets are a gold sink once you're done with raiding. Yeah, I've noticed that. You get reputation and then buy from the rep vendor. Wait, so... Oh, there they are. Okay, I wasn't seeing reputation gained. That's why I didn't know. Hang on, is it on? XP gain... Faction? Like faction gain? Gain? I don't know, we'll see what that... So this one, collect prayer beads... Okay, so I'm gonna just grab all the quests and then I'll read them. That's a TBC. Yeah, that I've realized that. I remember that now, rather. That's the general issue with medicine we all struggle with. He brought in some cool stuff, then glitched at some point, and we're end up with... The way you typed that, it reminded me of the Warlords of Draenor trailer for Hellfire. He's like... What did he say? What did Gul'dan say? He's like, and you end up with this, and he just points to the Hellfire Citadel. You have no vision. It's because what was it, Nixium? It's because of Nixium. I can't take any of those cutscenes seriously. I just fucking laugh. Gilrog. Alright, let's see. Any more quests up here? I think we're relatively done. Oh, there's a flight path. We'll have to grab that. Let me... take a quick peek. I don't see any quests. Does that dock go anywhere? Does it have a boat that go anywhere? I'm gonna have to go check it out. Oh, there's another one way over there. Another quest. My eye is starting to burn. Oof. Sometimes my eyes do that. They just start watering suddenly and then they burn. I don't know why. They just start doing that. I have to go rinse it out with water. Windhorn. Shade Mother. And hiding in the shade. Okay, I think I've gotten all the quests, so I'm gonna start reading them. Oh wait, there's another one there. Oh, there's 3 more. Fuck me. Can I even grab 3 more? No, I can't. Oh, fuck. Hang on 1 second. Bitch. I have like a big water jug over there. I just kind of washed my face out, but a bunch of water came out all over my floor. I have a towel there, so. It absolutely pisses me off when my eyes decide to do this while I'm driving. There's been times I've had to pull over because both of my eyes will start doing it, and then I can't see because they just keep watering and burning, and it's like, fuck. I don't know why it does that. I've tried looking into it. They just decide to say nope. Taste for Hydra. Hunt the Hydra for their meat. And that's it. I can't grab any more quests, so let's start doing some. Okay, so Moth Silk Cocoon. So we go back to where we saw those moths. Growlpaw. We know where Growlpaw is. Stolen Morgar Ware, so probably right next to him. Blackroot Prayer Bee. Blackroot were the furbogs. We have to go back to that town. Do all of them drop it? Yeah, they don't say exactly where, so probably all of them drop it. Star Shard. Does this bring me a raw Drathis formation? I've got one right here. Star Shard. I don't know. Okay, so this one... Some evil Tauren, I assume. Robes of the Bone Rattler. Yeah, that's kind of boring. Oh, yeah, and a troll shield. Okay. Okay, so where is this? Travel north. Okay. We'll do that later. Windhorn. Druid of the Moth. Interesting. Okay, this one's an elite. The Elec. Where do we find the Elec? Simply keep your eyes peeled. You might find one. So it's probably just a wandering NPC. Shade Mother. Okay, so that's in the same place as this one here. And then Taste for Hydra. This is red. Along the coast to the northwest. Okay, so that's far. But let's go do what we can first. Get some of these out of the way so we can take more quests. And I could fly between the villages now, because they both have flight paths. Which is absolutely fucking weird for a vanilla zone. Because the few zones in vanilla that have two or more flight paths oh, there's a Kodo, is because it's a really huge zone. Now, this zone is pretty long, but the flight paths are relatively close to each other. That's what makes it weird. You know, if this village was all the way on the north end and Morrow guy was a little bit closer to the south, or even where it's at right now, if they had moved the Tauren village up further north, it would make way more sense. So I still need to kill these guys. Are these different colored hippogriffs? Everything here is different colored. It's always cool to see reskins. You know, people could call it lazy all you want, but it's cool to see something different, even if it's just a reskin or a recolor. In terms of vanilla sense. If we're back in Warlords of Draenor, no, I don't want to see 20 different colors of the same wolf. But in vanilla, you know, we're used to seeing that color over there, and then when you see this, it's like, oh, that's new and unique, that's different, that's cool. Okay, so I'm behind on chats, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get into my rants, and then I tunnel vision. Fucking disengage, goddamn. Okay. General Ichi with medicine, yeah, true. The entire reason we have Rift Walkers in Swamp of Sorrows. I doubt you'd like Warhammer lore. There's almost nothing about fantasy. Well, there's a fantasy sect of it, isn't there? There's the Warhammer 40k, there's Age of Sigmar, and then there's like one or two other ones, right? Mostly faction wars between humans and some Xenos. Empire bootlickers, love it though. You actually got the reference. Oh wait, so was I right? I see, when you said that, it reminded me of that, but I didn't know that's what you were actually referencing. What level is the zone? The zone is level 55 to 60. And that's what you say there, okay. I'm done with WoW for now. I just want Azeroth at War server. It was the best experience. Yeah, Azeroth at War... I'm kind of half and half with that server, only because I saw behind the scenes. Because I worked with them and I saw... Not so much of what they were doing, it was just some of the people working on it. Not the head guy. The head guy's cool. I've actually just talked with him. Like, not even talked about... We did talk about private server stuff in his server, and he's told me some stuff that he's got planned for his server that I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to betray his confidence. But just sometimes we would just sit there, and whether it was over voice chat or in text, we would just talk. And he's a cool guy. You know, he was called Grommash. I think now he's calling himself Garrosh. Doesn't matter. I'm going to just call him Grom because that's what I'm used to calling him. But he's a cool guy. And I know he wants what's best for his server. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. It's not part of the server itself, but he's told me that... I'll just say he knows somebody close to him who is a lawyer, and he's talked with this person about his server and anything that they can do to avoid Blizzard. So with that in mind, with somebody who is very close to him, who is a lawyer, he does know a few things to attempt to get around Blizzard. Now, is it a foolproof? No. But that's also why he's being extra cautious, is because he's trying to not get struck like Turtle WoW. I'm gonna put these here. These are not selling for anything. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Moon Whisper Berry. What is that? My guy. Get here! Warhammer 40k does not equal Warhammer Fantasy stuff. Well, yeah, I know they're two different completely things, but it's still within the same universe, right? It's just 40, what was it, like, I guess 40,000 years apart? I don't know the lore. I know very little. And by very little, I know nothing. You could tell me a character name, I wouldn't know. I vaguely know a couple of the different faction names because, you know, people like to play the Marines and the Space Wolves, right? I think that's a faction. I don't know. Are these guys even giving me their legs? They're not. I only have 2. It doesn't say exactly which ones. Guess we just keep killing them until they drop the meat. I'm not gonna stick too much. I'll probably... This looks like it would be a quest that would take forever. I'm gonna go do some other quests. I'll kill 1 or 2 of them on the way. But if they're not gonna give me their stuff right away, I don't want to sit on this quest. Because I want to try to do more before I'm done streaming. Because we spent a... Oh, there's one right there. We spent a fucking hour on that other quest. That kind of pissed me off. Okay, so... Let's go see what's over here. I haven't been to this side of the town. Soaring Gust. Okay, so here's those night pelts. We do need the... Okay, so that looks like an elemental circle. So I'm seeing the elementals, and that looks like a stone circle. Like in Arathi Highlands. I'll probably get close enough to discover it, but I don't think we have any quests there right now. Maybe those 2 quests I couldn't pick up would lead me there. Die, fucker. And he dropped nothing. Lovely. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I think that's a Tauren... You know what? This is faster. Let me do that. I don't see anything. Hang on, let me do one more. Oh, there's a guy there and he's got a quest. Okay, we're going there. I wanted to check it out before I ran all the way there. Alright, let's kill this guy. Beastal Wrath, and... Oh. Rivenhorn Village. Travel north to Rivenhorn Village, recover 7 Rivenhorn heirlooms. Oh, quest log is full. Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of something. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Heart of the Mountain. Almost no one does that fucking boss. So, I am not gonna cry if I skip that quest, because... No one does that fucking boss. Oh, we finally got a flank. Wait, that's not my quest bag. That's the quest bag. Okay. Yeah, we've got like 2 other quests to go there, so we'll come back and do that. Do you see Polterbun's messages? I don't see anybody called Polterbun in the chat, so probably not. I found that the fastest way to level is grinding on mobs with rested and war mode. Yeah, that would make sense. Fuck, I might turn on war... Can I discover this? There we go. Oh wow, that didn't actually uncover the map. Interesting. It's like, I've considered turning on war mode just to level faster, but... Now I'm getting to a part where there's a lot more people, and I just kind of want to level and not have to worry about fuckers. Plus, PvP on a hunter is, in vanilla that is absolute dog shit. Grove of the Moon. Ooh, these are guys we had to kill. Disciple of Losho and Druid of the Moth. We have to kill these guys. Oh, okay, hang on. Wait, come back. Okay, now go for him. I wanted to pull the cat back so we didn't pull a Tauren. Did he just sleep? He slept my cat. Come on, cat. Cat. God damn. Okay, that's gonna be really fucking annoying. He just fair-fired me. It doesn't affect me, I'm not a rogue, motherfucker! What else does it do? Decreases armor. Well, yeah, it doesn't affect me, I'm a fucking hunter. Fair-fire me all you want, asshole. Disciple of Losho. You have live chat option for displaying messages or just top chat? I don't know anything about that. Hang on. I'm looking, I've got both OBS and my YouTube Studio up at the same time. I only really need one normally, but I have both up for whatever reason. On OBS, it's saying chat is disabled for this live stream, but I'm seeing the chat on YouTube Studio. I don't know what's going on there. I've never seen that happen before. Wouldn't you benefit more from Hunter's Mark? I would, but I always forget to put it on. If it's something like a boss or an elite or something that I really do need that added ranged power, then I will remember to put it on. But if I'm just killing just a bunch of fuckers for a... Oh my god, Pet, why did you do that? Fuck, okay, come this way. Hold them both. Alright, go after that one. And go after this one. If I'm just fighting a bunch of fuckers, then... God damn it. Okay, that one reset. That's fine. Now, Cat, come get this guy. I hit the wrong button. Well, there's your Hunter's Mark because I hit the wrong button. But, I will put it on for, like, things that it's like I need that added thing for like a boss or an elite or something like that. But if it's just general killing for quests, I always forget to put it on because I don't want to have to put it on for every goddamn person. It's just setup that's like a second long when I could be fighting, and then also it uses up mana. I don't want to use it. It's just, I forget, and I don't really care to. You don't really need to for these fucks. It's better to save it for a boss or an elite or whatever, a quest guy. He missed kill command. He missed it! Okay, I don't have this quest tracked. Which quest is this one? Not that one. Nope. This one. Why can't I track it? Why can't I track it? Okay, hang on. There. I just untracked a different one. That's one of the problems of the 1.12 client. That's a bug that's been around for fucking ever. You have to, like, reload your game for it to, or just refresh the UI for it to not do that anymore. I know there's add-ons that will fix it for me, but I don't play with add-ons. Oh, and he put me to sleep. Well, that's fine. Better me than my cat. My cat can then do all the damage. In melee, that is. Now, let's aim shot this fucker. It did almost nothing. Great. I love seeing that. Just big number crit is actually more damage, or less damage than your regular attacks. It's like all my regular attacks are hitting for like 1 to 200, and then you see the big number crit, and it said like 87. Okay, we need more Disciple of the Moths. What is this? Landis Stargazer. So are these evil druids, or are they corrupted? Uh-oh, it got respawns. See, that was not 5 minutes. There's gotta be... I've said it already, but definitely there's gotta be... dynamic spawning. That was not 5 minutes. The abandoned my brethren, store slave druids, there he claims. They have become aloof, odd, and far too zealous in their belief in Losho, yet his words and mimicry prove that he's the zealous ones. Well, considering that they're attacking me, like, they're not yellow, they're red. That means they would be aggressive to me. That would tell me that they're the zealous ones. If they were yellow and I was going in there and killing them, then that'd be like, okay, you're having me kill innocent druids. I don't think these guys are innocent because they are aggressive. Fuck you! Disengage. It's so funny, when I started, like, replaying vanilla, right? So it was in Warlords of Draenor that I found my very first vanilla private server, which was Chronos. I had forgotten disengage didn't make you jump back. So I was like, what the fuck, I hate this. I liked jumping back away from the enemy. That was the reason why I want to disengage. Now, I actually really like this disengage because it actually disengages. It actually reduces threat rather than just jumping back. It's like, I can find a use for both, but I really like this version. Because then those fuckers run up to me, I disengage, and I don't have to feign death. Feign death is like my last resort if I need it. I am out of mana. I thought you have a macro. So originally, I don't remember what server it was on, but originally I had my pet attack macro, I have a keybound pet attack to, I actually don't know what this symbol is, but it's the button right next to 1. You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the little button next to 1. That way I can hit, that for a pet attack, and number 1 is Hunter's Mark. But originally on a different server, I think for like 2 or 3 servers in a row I did this, I would macro so it would Hunter's Mark and pet attack at the same time. And then I would have that set for number 1. That way, I would always Hunter's Mark wherever I send the pet. But then, I decided I didn't like that because sometimes I need the pet to attack somebody that I am not currently attacking just to hold aggro. Like how you saw me earlier with the furbogs, it's like, here, go attack this guy to grab him, hold aggro, then go back to the other guy and I'll start attacking him, kind of thing, right? So, and I didn't want Hunter's Mark to go around everywhere because then it's just wasting mana. Like, how much does Hunter's Mark use. I don't think it's much. It's 30 mana. It's not much, but still. When you're casting it at every single dude, then it's like, I don't want to do that. We're about 2 hours in. I'll keep going a little longer. I still need more Druids of the Moth. They're just not... This person's walking. They're just not really spawning that close to the door. And with this, come on, come this way. With the, dynamic spawning, I don't want to go into the town, because then they'll just fuck me like how they did at the Furbog camp. Oh, he's slept. Okay. Fine, I'll Mongoose Bite. Okay, now disengage. Get out of here. No! I said disengage. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. She slept him again. That's bullshit. I absolutely hate NPCs that, stun my pet like that. Like sleep or petrify with basilisks or some other stupid shit. Because then I have to melee, and I don't want to melee. Okay, we got 2 dudes. Wait for him to leave. Grab him. Nope, come this way, come this way, come this way. Oh shit, he pulled the other guy anyway. Okay, go for him. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I was about to aim shot him. Hang on. Oh, I am low health. I didn't even realize that. Oh, wait. Damn it, my pet came back. I could have saved that feign death. Oh, he slept me! Oh, shit, I should have Beastal Wrath. Somebody just whispered me, hi, White. Hello, Triangle. I don't know who you are, but hi. What's my respawn button? This one. Whoop. Come on, come on. God damn it. Concussive. Oh, dude's trying to solicit me to join a guild. I don't want to join a guild. I stopped playing in guilds years ago. Too much drama, too much bullshit. I'm done with guilds. I'll join like a friend guild, like if it's just a bunch of friends getting together, making a guild. Sure, fine, whatever. But I no longer join regular guilds. There's just stupid shit. Send you in here with that copy pasta. You looking for a guild? No. Beastal Wrath. Fuck him up. God, imagine having Broken Fang. I used to do this. I would tame Broken Fang. Or Broken Tooth, or whatever the fuck his name is. And you send them in here with Beastal Wrath, and he's already got a 1.0 attack speed. He just goes mega fast. Alright, that quest is done. Alright, let's keep going back to the Furbolgs. Hang on. Thought you had a map, so I read that one. Polterbun, they mess with freedom of speech even, still can't be helped. No wonder so many people choose other yeah, if there's somebody called Polterbun talking in my chat, I have not seen a single chat. I'm looking right now, there's not a person in my chat called that. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are having a conversation. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like you're way more familiar with Wrath of Lich King based... Wait, what? Looks like you're way more familiar with Wrath of Lich King based hate system for mob. What? I don't understand what that means. Well, yeah, that's the button that I use. That's next to 1. the squiggle line. It's the squiggle line. That's what I use for pet attack. Oh, dude, I just saw Polterbun. He says YouTube is so cooked, I'm crying loud. I literally now see his comment, but I don't see any of his other comments. Look, I'll show you. I'll prove it. Hang on. Can I... Look. See? Oops. Look, I see you now, but you're not anywhere else. I don't get it. I don't know. That's a YouTube thing at that point. I have no control over that. Where the fuck am I going? I have to go south. I have to swim. Somebody just whispered me asking if there's a flight path. I've been seeing a lot of people in the general chat. Is there a flight path here? It's like, yeah, I had the same question. You know what I did? I found the map online. He's like, do you have the coordinates? I don't use add-ons, my guy. I couldn't tell you. You know, in retail, I used to have TomTom, and that had coordinates, but I don't have shit like that here. Ooh, look at that guy. Ancient of Wisdom. Why is he aggressive? Why so angry? Why don't Horde players rush Stormwind? Well, I don't know about this server, but I've played on servers where we've done that. Okay, I'm gonna have to run through a sea of fucking tree guys. And it's not even that town. We have to go to the first one. That's where we saw that guy. Okay, so we can undo that one. That's the cocoon quest. Yeah, let's track that one. We'll do the cocoon one after the... Oh, the Blackroot prayer beads. And I'm assuming these guys would drop them because they're Blackroot. So we'll try to do that one and that... so Growlpaw and the prayer bead. We'll do those two at the same time. Then on the way back up, we'll stop and do the moth silk cocoons. I'm not going to worry about Long Hunt now. I'll do that off stream. So let's uncheck Long Hunt. That one, I don't even know where to get that. We'll just find it if we find it. So then after these three, then I guess we go to the Tauren village where those are. I think back in Turtle WoW, I think we saw an Elec. And the Elec was further north. So we'll find that eventually. What do you think about Hearthless Maples and Slow and Steady Hardcore Challenge. Is it... Wait, you're saying all of those at the same time? All of them at the same... Well, I've already seen people do Hardcore and Slow and Steady. I've seen them do it here. I don't know what Maples is. I don't know what that is. Heartless, I'm assuming, is you just can't use Hearthstone, which that's doable. I mean, you don't have to use the Hearthstone. You know, it's just convenience. You can use it, but you don't have to use it. I wouldn't see a problem without using it. So, I don't know what Maples is, but as to the other thing, I mean, I've seen already people do Slow and Steady with Hardcore. I've seen the... because they show people winning Hardcore on here. The fucking chicken is still here. Yeah, they've got to be grinding. And this person is still here too. This person was here when I left. They're grinding. And the boss, he was like over here, right? Whoop. There he is. I see him. Growlpaw. This might be another thing where we're going to have to focus him down, and then if we die, we die. But if we get him down, then that's it. Oh, wait. We also need the wares. They're probably going to be around him. I can't see over that hump. Let me see. I don't see the wares. Maybe he drops them? Yeah, I'm mousing over everything in that little tent. I don't see. Well, the shaman's gonna be a pain in the ass. Wow, Growlpaw's a lower level than the rest of them. Okay, well. Beastal Wrath, Rapid Fire, Kill Command. Shaman, yeah, Shaman healed him. That's what I assumed. He's going down quick, though. Who cares? He's dead. Fuck him. Go after you. Okay, let's Intimidate. Cane Shot. Okay, I got some hits in on him. Let's switch to the Shaman. The Shaman's gonna heal him. Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna heal him now. I just wanted to get some hits on him and for the pet to get aggro. Oh, yeah. Oh, Shaman's dead. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, we're taking all three of them at the same time. This is going way better than I thought. It also helped that the boss was lower level than everyone else. I am almost level 55. It's so beautiful. I didn't even have to use my trap. There's the beads. There's his paw. I don't see the stash. Okay, that stuff is not it. It's got to be in this town somewhere, though. Trying to look on the front side of that. That box, nope. Those containers, that bag, nope. That is one thing that I do like about the newer clients. When I say newer, I'm talking about like TBC Wrath, right? I like when they actually have the little shiny things around the quest items. Because now it's like I have to mouse over fucking everything. I don't need a big red arrow to let me, like, on the map to show me where it is. I don't mind looking for it, but at the same time, I don't want to have to mouse over everything, right? Don't show me where it is on the map or the mini-map. Just let me... Oh, I think I found it. I just don't want to have to mouse over everything. Think this is it. Yep, we got it. All right. Just need the beads. All right, let's just start killing these fucks. Wish we had this quest when we were doing the other one, but we didn't know at the time. I probably should have just grabbed that one quest and then waited until I grabbed all the other ones. That's normally what you should do when you go to a zone, because you never know what's going to take place at the same time. Growl paws. Paw? Oof. Do. Oh, this actually gives me Timbermaw rep. How lovely. It only gives me 5 rep, but it's still something. You could always scout ahead with your Eagle Eye. Yeah, I did that earlier, my guy. I actually use Eagle Eye quite a lot. Oop, am I being attacked? I am being attacked. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, I am low health. Here, take another potion. I've got so many potions, I could just drink them like water. Oh my god, he's actually killing me. Pet, 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 I need you! Pet, I need you! Please! Oh, fuck! He was actually hitting me way harder than I thought. What the fuck? Wow, holy shit, I took a potion and he still killed me. Hang on. Wow, the net actually hit me for almost 300 damage. Just the net that and he threw like 2 of those at the same time. So that's like 600 damage off the bat. What's my HP? Yeah, that's like a fucking... So just the net alone, which he threw like 2 of them at the same time, and he netted me a couple times. I mean, that's like 1/8 of my health right there. Whoa, okay, wait, oh no, never mind, that's me hitting him. Never mind, I'm looking for, okay, yeah, those. The shaman hit Omar for almost 400 damage. Wow. A lot of the abilities didn't seem like they were doing much, but definitely that net was doing a lot of damage, and he had to be doing something. Is this farther away than normal? Well, you know what? I didn't die at this tent, or this camp originally. I died at the other camp. That's why it feels longer. By the way, I don't see Polterbun again. I see you guys are messaging him. I don't see his messages again. Something's going on. I don't know what. YouTube's got it against you, my guy. What's so special about this server? So far, nothing. It's just Turtle WoW. But somebody on my Discord did say that they heard that OCTO plans to do their own custom content to build on top of what was already there. But also, you have Ravencraft, which are developers from Turtle WoW, and if they're developers from Turtle WoW, they probably already knew the what's the word I'm looking for? The plan. What's the word I'm looking for? I'll just say plan to continue making the content. So they probably already know what they were gonna do, so they could probably make it better in alignment and better quality than OCTO. Cappy might be able to do it because, again, those were like the Chinese side of Turtle WoW, so they might be able to do it. I'm more suspicious about OCTO, but at the same time, a lot of people already joined, are playing, and are invested in OCTO. So, how many people are gonna go and play Ravencraft, right? Like, I love it. The Turtle WoW team back together, well, mostly back together. They're gonna continue where they left off, and they're gonna keep development. That sounds great. But a lot of people, like me, are already invested in OCTO, and I'm not, maybe later down the line when I'm ready to level up another character from 1 to 60 again, I'll hop over, but I don't like leveling up back to back to back to back to back. It's like, I like leveling, not that much. I just did it. I don't want to have to start over again and again and again and again. That's one of the reasons why I don't play the majority of the servers that I cover. You know, I had a bit of a... I don't know the word to use. I started playing this server and I leveled up oh fuck. I leveled up much faster than I normally do because I just kind of had that rush. Oh god, he was in the mesh. They're in the trees. The rooftops are speaking Korean. Morning glory dew. There was a guy on YouTube years ago that he used to make like semi machinima, but they would be music videos and they would be like what's the word I'm looking for? I always forget words when I need them. He would do covers of rap songs by, like, what's the guy's name? Eminem or whatever. But they would be about World of Warcraft. The guy's name was called Nim. That was his name on YouTube. I remember one of his I don't remember which video. I tried finding it again one time and I just can't find what video it was. But at the start of, oh my god, you see that? I almost died again from the same fucker. Yeah, something is wrong with that guy. Anyway, before the actual like video itself started, he did like a little makeshift ad about Morning Glory Dew. It was almost like a old-fashioned Coca-Cola commercial, I think, but it was Morning Glory Dew. And I remember one of the parts of the little commercial was like, you know, in World of Warcraft, you don't have to worry about us sneaking up on you in a battleground, because you'll see our shoulder pads from 5 miles away, and you just see, like, the big shoulder pads, like sneaking over the hillside. They're just, like, massive. I have tried to find that little thing that he did, so, okay, get the tracker. We need to get rid of him. I don't care about the shaman, get the tracker. Because these trackers are... there's something wrong with them. He's not hitting Omar for that much, but he is in melee range. It has to be his range that's doing all the damage. Okay, now go for the shaman. They are almost legally unreachable by Blizzard. They are the best Classic Plus on the market, free to play, and use OG Client 1.12. I load the game up just to live in a world. Nim was hilarious. Yeah, I loved Nim. When did he quit? He quit like at the end of Cataclysm or middle of Cataclysm, right? I think he made a he made a Mist video, but then he quit. And then, like, years and years go by, and he came back, but he wasn't gonna do the same thing. He was just gonna do, like, playthroughs. And I didn't really care for his playthroughs, so I unsubscribed from him. But every once in a while, it's like I like to go back to his original videos. And that actually makes me wonder, why the fuck am I still subscribed to WoW Krendor? I originally subscribed to him because he used to do machinima back in the day. Like, it was very low-quality machinima, but that's what made it great, right? Like, WoW Krendor's machinima videos were very low-quality, very low, he put, like, almost no effort into it, but it made it charming. The way he did it was charming and funny. That's why people liked him. But then he stopped doing machinima. I think he actually stopped altogether for a while, and then he came back with his, like, top 10 videos, and that's now what he's known for, is his top 10 Torin Butts videos. I don't know. Stupid shit like that, right? And, like, once in a while, because he used to be friends with, oh god, I don't remember his name, that other big YouTuber. Big guy with the beard. I don't remember his name because I didn't really watch him. He was friends with that guy. He did some videos with Noble, whatever his name is. And now he's like buddies with like the people from Wowhead, I think. I don't know. But I don't watch any of his new videos. I used to only watch his older videos. Okay, I'm watching more closely now. Yeah, that tracker is hitting me really hard. Alright, go for the shaman. Intimidate. But yeah, I'm still subbed to Krendor, so I still just see his videos, but I never watch them. You know what's fun? Okay, you wanna know what's funny? So back in Cataclysm, when they revamped the leveling zones, right? He started his leveling journey with his Troll Hunter. Because he's like, oh, well, the reason why I'm making a leveling journey is because I want to go and experience all of the new leveling zones, right? Makes sense, fair enough. So he makes this Troll Hunter, and he goes on the leveling journey. He's, like, streaming it or making video. I don't remember if it was streaming or making videos or both. But he starts doing that, right? Well, at first he was making good pace, but then he started slowing down. And by slowing down, oh, shit. Within, like, the span of, like, a year, what was he, like, still, like, level 30 or 40? And I've already leveled, like, fucking, like, 4 characters to max level, because it was Cataclysm. You could level a character in, like, a couple days. So, I remember one time on his, video, I'm like, dude, you're still, like, level 30? I've already leveled, like, 4 or 5 level 85s, and this motherfucker not Krendor, some other dude, responds to my comment, like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of, not everyone can level as fast as you, or I don't know, some stupid shit like that. Well, guess what? It's been how long since the Cataclysm, and he's like still, like, not even close to max level. Like, it was like 10 years later, and he's, like, just then touching TBC or Wrath or something like that. like the dude took so fucking, I think he's still fucking leveling that hunter. He's still fucking leveling it. It's been like fucking 15 years since Cataclysm. Oh shit. We got respawns. God, I also remember, so I think it was the alpha or the beta of Cataclysm. Total Biscuit was making videos on the beta, and I watched them religiously because I was so excited for the new expansion, right? So excited for the new expansion. I wanted to see all the cool stuff. And I remember he made a video with some other guy, I don't know who it was or what the name was, where he was singing A Whole New World from Aladdin. And it's just him flying over all the new zones. And I said something along the lines of, like, oh man, what are you doing singing like a Disney song or something like that? Because, you know, I'm like, how old was I when Cataclysm came out? I was in high school. Cataclysm came out in 2010. I was either in 9th or 10th grade. So I was like, what, 15, 16? So I'm being edgy. I'm like, oh, what are you doing singing Disney songs? And then Total Biscuit responded to my comment, and he goes, you are, what did he say? He's, you are insecure as fuck. Disney is awesome, or something like that. I kind of treasure that moment, even though he's calling me out, and I'm like trolling, and he's talking back at me. It was fun, but I treasure it because, you know, we all know what happened to him, but still. Okay, let me untrack that. We're just gonna finish up these last few prayer beads. Jesse, yes, that's his name, Jesse Cox. I remember the name now. I never watched him, so I couldn't remember. Rao Krendor is nowadays a clip farmer. Yeah, that's what he is. I mean, the guy's got a great personality. He's kind of like a chill, laid-back guy, but I don't really care for any of his content he's making now. Should I just wait for Ravencraft? I probably would. See how the population is. If it's got good population, then join it. I am going to hold off. I want to try it, but if they miss the mark and they don't get the population, I probably won't. But if they do hit that population, at least like 1,000 players. Like 1,000 is the minimum for a good experience. If they can hit 1,000 players, I'll probably join because they're going to be making more content on top of the Turtle Wow stuff. But I don't want to have to re-level again after I just leveled. So I'm going to hold off, and probably they're going to need time to reestablish themselves, get everything up and running, and then start development again. So I've got time. Everyone's got time. And I think they're going to do bracket-based, right? I don't remember. But we've got time. So I'm going to hold off on playing it personally. Have you seen Gorak's Guide? Yes, and they are amazing. I absolutely love Gorak's Guides. I've been watching them since I was playing on... When did he start making those videos? I was playing on Northdale at the time. And then, you know, Classic WoW came out after, because he started making those videos before Classic. And because I guess he was playing private servers. And I started watching... I was playing... It wasn't Elysium. It was, either Lights Hope or Northdale. I started watching his videos, and then he kept coming up, and then he made the classic ones after that, because now Classic is out, and they're all hilarious. I sometimes just put on the playlist and just watch them. They are great. I still every time I'm still subbed to him. Whenever he makes a new video, I instantly click it. He's an instant click YouTuber. I drop everything to watch his video. That's how amazing it is. To be honest, Disney today is total brain rot levels. Yeah, but again, this was like 2009, 2010. They were still, I wouldn't say peak, but they were still riding the high. No, peak Disney was 90s and 2000s. The Renaissance, and then there's two different names for the 2000s era. There's the comedy or the experimental era. It doesn't matter, but the 2000s, they had a couple of mishaps, right? Like, no one gives a fuck about, oh shit, what's the name of that movie? Well, there's Chicken Little, there's the farm one with the cows, I don't remember what it's called. Like, no one gives a fuck about those, but Atlantis, top tier. Treasure Planet, cult classic. Definite cult classic. Obviously, everyone loves Lilo and Stitch, you know, but... Fuck, I still love watching Atlantis and Treasure Planet. I just watched him recently because my friend, you've heard him sometimes on my streams, the one with the very raspy voice. He had a weird childhood. He did not grow up with things even from his childhood, basically. like he's a Gen Zer, so he's a little bit younger than me, but even stuff that came out during his childhood, he had not seen. So we kind of have like a movie list going on. Okay, I'm done with this quest. Let's get the fuck out of here. We have like a movie list. So every time he comes over, we put on a movie. It's like, you haven't seen this? Oh, we gotta watch it. And it could be an older movie that I understand why he didn't see it at the time. But then it could be a movie from his era that he just didn't see. So they're like, nope, we're watching this. So we recently rewatched Atlantis and Treasure Planet because he had not seen them. Treasure Planet, though, was kind of iffy because we were streaming it and the stream kept cutting out. Which, a couple of times it was funny because it would pause on, like, a really funny frame. But then it kind of got annoying. We're like, okay, we just want to watch the movie. Come on. But, we also go back to watch the older DreamWorks movies. I'm sorry, but with DreamWorks, okay, with the exception of How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2, Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2, and I think that's it. Anything, with the exception of those 4 movies, anything after Shrek, I guess Shrek 2 is trash. It's dog shit. I don't like it. I don't like any DreamWorks movies past, like, Shrek 2, except for those 4 that I mentioned. How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2 and Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2 are actually amazing. I was on the meme, like when Kung Fu Panda first came out, I was like, oh, this looks absolutely stupid. It looks dumb. I don't want to see this stupid, bouncy panda shit. And then my mom took me to go see it in theaters, and I actually really loved it. I actually begged her to go see it. We saw that movie fucking 5 times in theaters. She's like, okay, enough. I'm going to just buy you the DVDs. So Kung Fu Panda is an absolutely amazing movie. And Kung Fu Panda 2 is even better. And it's the same thing with How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon 1, amazing movie. How to Train Your Dragon 2, I understand why people say it's not as good as the first one, but it's really good. It's really good. And then Shrek 1 is a classic, okay? I like it, but I'm not on the level of I want to watch it all the time. It was fun. I liked it as a kid. Nowadays, I don't really care. Like, I'll watch it. It's fine. It's fun. But Shrek 2 is the magnum opus. Shrek 2 is amazing. Now then, the reason why I say Shrek is the downfall of DreamWorks is because they started to do that more. Okay, this is what I need, right? Do I just kill these guys for the silk? I'm assuming so. So every movie after the success of Shrek for DreamWorks, they tried to do we need the pop culture music. We need all of the big name actors. We need to do all this tongue-in-cheek humor, and it just got stupid. That's why their movies like Boss Baby and all this other stuff, they're just fucking stupid. But the classics. The classic DreamWorks. I'm talking Road to El Dorado, Spirit, what's it called? Prince of Egypt. I could watch those every day. Those are amazing. And even Ants. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that tongue-in-cheek humor, but Ants is funny. I don't know. Wait. Okay, I just gotta loot these things. I don't have to kill these guys. Well, let me kill him. I'm already attacking him. There, the war between A Bug's Life and Ants. Some people like one, some people like the other. I think in the end, A Bug's Life won out. But I don't know. I like them both for different reasons. But if I had to pick between them, I think I would pick Ants. It's just a little bit more adult. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, kids can watch it. And, ooh, they say a couple of curse words in there. Ooh. But, and by curse words, they say, like, damn and, what do they say, damn? They say damn and goddamn it and stuff like that. It's like, okay, they got a couple of swear words. Ooh, the kids are saying this is scandalous. But the story itself is more adult. It's literally about genocide. Well, I mean, I guess A Bug's Life is too to a lesser degree, but it's more about oppression rather than genocide. It's more about oppression because they really only planned to kill the queen. In Ants, the general was gonna kill all of them. So yeah, I like Ants better than out of the two. Ow. I am gonna level. Probably when I turn in all these quests, I'm gonna level. I'll be 55. And with the amount of quests left over, I might be able to get halfway to 56. When I'm done with this zone, I am gonna go to Telebim next. I'm probably not gonna stream it. I'll go to Telebim. So my plan is, I already did Searing Gorge and, let's see. I already did Burning Steps. I just have a couple more quests to go into Hateforge Quarry. I did like a full run of Hateforge Quarry, but I did it for experience run, as an experience run. Then I got a quest to go into Hateforge Quarry. Oh, so this is what happened. It was yesterday. I went into H4 Quarry and I had a quest to do. And that I just wanted to do the quest and experience grind. We got the group together and we're going in. From the moment we got in, so 2 players were still relatively far away, but they're on their way. Like, it wouldn't take long to get there. So we're waiting for them, and it's me, the tank, and the DPS druid. And the DPS druid is absolutely schizoing out, running in and out of the dungeon, in and out of the dungeon. And then he's like, hey, let's go kill the, what did he say, like, the vile guy outside. I'm like, vile guy? He's like, it's a quest just outside the dungeon. I said, well, we're here waiting for everyone else, and they're not going to be too much longer. I mean, if they're okay with it, we can go help you, but I'd rather just wait here and do the dungeon. And he's like, what do you mean wait here? It's just us 3, or what do you mean ask everyone else? It's just us 3, and the other 2 are super far away. Let's go do it. And I said, brother, one of them is like right around the corner. He's almost here. The other one is on the flight path, and he's almost here too. And the druid is still schizoing out, running in and out, in and out. Anyway, so we finally start the dungeon, everyone's there. We did first boss, we did second boss. Okay, then we jump down, and now we're in that hallway to lead to the last 2 bosses. Not including the, Corrosives, or whatever his name is. So, we're in that hallway, and the fucking druid decides to go bear, and pull other groups that the tank was not pulling. So we had like 3 groups on us, and we wiped. And we're like, what the fuck? Well, now the tank is sitting there. He wants to be rezzed. So everyone else is running back. I feigned death, so I lived. I'm just sitting there. Everyone else is running back. And now the druid is blaming the tank. And the tank is blaming the druid. I'm like, what the fuck? So, the druid ends up leaving the group. So he wiped us all, and then he left. And we're like, what the fuck? So then, the tank is like, pass lead because I want to be able to mark enemies to fight. And we're like, okay. But then we're like, hey, can you re-queue us back up? Because then the mage left. So now it's just me, the healer, and the tank. We're like, can you queue us back up? And he's like, I can't because I'm dead. And we're like, oh, well then, I'm like, pass it to me. I'll queue us up. You can have leadership back, but I'll queue us up. It took a minute or 2 because he didn't want to give up leadership, but then he's like, okay, fine. So he gives me leadership, and I queue us up back up, and then we get some more guys to come in. The healer gets over there, he reses the tank, and now we're all sitting there in the hallway waiting. 2 more people join, and we're like, hey, we're like 2 bosses in. We're right here, just go around to the side and you can meet us up. And the guy's like, oh, I wanted a full run, and then he leaves. And we're like, okay, I guess we queue back up again, and then the second guy leaves. And we're like, okay. 20 minutes go by. We've got like 5 rounds of people coming in. Oh, we want a fresh run, leaving. In. We wanted a fresh run, leaving. We're done. Let's get out of here. So then, and in this time, the same, I don't know what, he was a Tauren priest, joins us. He joins us, and he's like, oh, I'm all the way in Ungoro Crater. That's too far away from me. Well, why'd you queue up then? Anyway, he leaves. He queues back up for the same dungeon. He gets put back in our same group, and he's like, oh, haha, he leaves again. And then he queues back up and joins a 3rd time, and he's like, what the fuck? And then he leaves again. All while he's still in Ungoro. There's a quest here called Phasmophobia. I can't grab it because I have too many quests, but that's funny. Anyway, so finally we get 2 people and they want a fresh run. So I say, hey, tank, look, the first 2 bosses don't take that long to defeat. It'll take us 10 minutes. I don't mind resetting if you want to reset. This guy was not here before. And the healer agreed. We all agreed. So we say, okay, let's restart the dungeon. So we all met outside, we reset, and we headed back in. Did the first boss, did the second boss. Now we're back to where we were. As we're in that hallway, the healer is like, hey, I'm running out of drinks. And we're like, oh no, well, we can't stop. That's going to take too long. So that's when I said, that's why in the beginning of the stream, I said I gave my drinks to the healer. I gave my drinks to him. And then the other hunter who joined said like, hey, I'm running low on ammo. And then I look and I'm like, I can finish the rest of the dungeon, but I'm also getting low on ammo. And we're like, oh no. So now we're like, okay, so we don't mind skipping Corrosis. That's fine. No one cares about him. But I told him, I said, I have a quest for the orc. Can we at least kill the orc? And he's like, let's try to do both, because if we do the rock guy, it's only like 5 pulls, and then we get to the orc. And we're like, okay, fine. So we get to the rock guy, we beat him, that's fine. Where was the flight master? Oh, he was upstairs, wasn't he? Yeah, he was up there. I want to fly to the Torrent town. So now we're heading back to the main hallway to go back to the orc. And as we're there, the tank pulls, not realizing that the other hunter accidentally pulled a group running back. So he's fighting for his life. The healer went to go try to help him, and now the tank is dying and he died because he didn't realize everyone else was attacked and kept going. By the way, this whole time he's talking about Game of Thrones. So he's just talking Game of Thrones. He's like, oh yeah, I was watching the House of the Dragon. Oh man, I love the Caraxes dragon. He's so cool. And he's talking in broken English. So either he doesn't know how to type or English is not his first language. Anyway, so he's doing this the whole time, not paying attention. The group, the warrior died, but the rest of us survived. I don't know how, but we survived. Anyway, instead of just rezzing him back up and continuing on, the tank goes, oh, I'm kind of tired. I'm falling asleep in my chair. Bye. And he just leaves. So we're all like, what the fuck? He tried to wipe us and then he left. And we're like, and I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I only needed the orc. And that was the only reason why I came to this dungeon. And I've been sitting in this fucking dungeon for 2 hours back and forth looking for people to finish the goddamn dungeon. So I said, look guys, I've been here for 2 hours. I'm done. The healer's out of water. The other hunter's out of ammo. Let's just call it. So we called it. So I did 2 half runs of Hateforge Quarry. And now I have a second quest to go back into there. So I'm probably going to run it again because I have 2 quests to do there. Ding! Level 55. In need of water. Seek aid from Duke Hydraxis. No, he wants me to go to Ajara. I'm not going to Ajara. Fuck you. But yeah, that was the drama yesterday with my adventures of leveling in OCTO WoW. Which, all things considered, that was the first time I really had any issues doing dungeons in this server. So, I'm surprised I lasted that long. I don't know, give me that one. I need to sell shit. I've been keeping those giant eggs because I don't know if there's a cooking recipe for them. Let's just sell the totem, fuck it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Meaty, that's for a quest. That's for a quest. Get rid of that. I am almost out of ammo, hang on. Leatherwork, weaponsmith, gunsmith, tailoring. I mean, I know you say gunsmith, you don't have no you don't, you just ammo, okay. I want to see where that dock goes. Survived on fumes, yeah. Alright, what's this guy's quest? Oh, I didn't do that one yet. Taste for Hydra. Siren Song. Silence the Tideblade mistresses at Nendis Point. That's the big island, right? I think we remember seeing that. There's more moths. Zoom out all the fucking way. There's a Night Saber. I don't see any... They might be on the other side of the island, but I'm not seeing any Naga. Zoomed out all the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if there's a Dock Master. Where does this lead? This has got to have a boat, right? Look, they even have a little thing. I don't know. There's no dockmaster to tell me where it goes. So I don't know if it does go anywhere or not. Maybe it was a setup that it would go somewhere eventually. Because normally they have dockmasters to tell you where they go. And he said that troll there said he was from Reventusk in Hinterlands, but that boat already leads to Duratar. Ow. Docks to Shadowprey Village? Oh. I actually didn't do Desolace. Did I? No, I didn't. I actually skipped Desolace. I went to Desolace to get cooking levels, and that was it. I didn't actually quest there. In lucid dreams. Slay the I am the lucid dream. The monster in your nightmares. The fiend of 1,000 faces. What did he say? And then it's cower before something, bow down before the god of death. Lucid dream protectors and stalkers where? So I think in that same town that we went to. Yeah, Grove of the Moon, and there's a cave right there. Okay, so that's where that quest is. This buddy, you look just like me. Just different horns. Roots of the Grove. Okay, so this is in the same spot. Barrow Den. Slay to Zatyr Zandaxius. And the sprites he summons. My quest log is almost full again. And there's still these two guys over here, and we also have those other quests. God damn. There's a lot of quests in this zone. I also am almost out of ammo. I have to find a general merchant. You. Bring Heart of Anzahi to Dolan Ashton. I am the Grim Totem Envoy, and I ensure you have better to have me as an ally than a foe. You don't look like a Grim Totem. Travel north to Anshe's Respite. Heart of the Shade Mother. Okay, well, we have quests to go to that area. Oh, fuck, he's got 2 quests. I have quests to go there. I could do it at the same time, but I can't pick it back up. My quest log is full. I'm gonna abandon that one, because that's an easy one to pick back up. But that only gives me 1 spot. don't know if we saw these. Is that in these ruins over here? Oh, there's the mistresses, the Tideblade mistresses, okay. Tideblade Marauder. Ooh, look at that guy. Okay, so that's where the Naga are. But where are the Highborn? Oop. I have no idea. I thought we saw some ruins. I don't know. Southeast of Morogai. Well, yeah, it's got to be in that little spot there. I think that's where we saw spirits. So it's got to be in that spot over there. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream because it's been about 3 hours. The dogs are telling me it's time for dinner. So I don't know how far I've got a lot of quests left. I don't know how far I got, but I still have a lot more to do of Moonwhisper Coast. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know, I'm going to be playing this off stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. We'll see. Like I said, I got to get ready for all this bullshit coming up, but I'm just going to end the stream here, so I'll see you guys next time.